I'm Cody. I'm from Middlesbrough originally. I moved up in 2009 to do a degree at Newcastle Uni. That was in fine art. I graduated in 2013 and since then I've continued to practice as an artist. So I've had a studio at Bamber House with Breeze Creatives for a few years and I've exhibited in Newcastle and Middlesbrough. So synaesthesia, that was a collaboration with Rebecca Reid, who is also a Newcastle-based artist. We were interested in hypermediated consumer culture, so these really like bright colours, like a sort of feeling of sensory overload. It wasn't so much personal experience that informed the work, it was more like the concept, so this kind of like confusing of senses, and I think we were particularly interested in how that works with consumer culture. So just this feeling of senses being confused. So it was about creating an environment that appealed to all of the senses, so it wasn't just a case of looking at paintings. We perfumed the space using like Chupa Chup, you know, the lollies. We got like an air freshener, so that diffused into this space. So we wanted the viewer to kind of come into the space, so it was not just a visual thing, so you had like smell, you could touch. We put astroturf down. So yeah, I guess it was about creating this really oversaturated environment, and we felt like that kind of mirrored this consumer culture. So yeah, this idea of using the scent from sweets, so like these really artificial things which are meant to be consumed, but they've also become disengaged from the original purpose in a way. So with like the sweets, obviously you're meant to eat them. It's about consuming things that aren't really meant to be consumed in a way. You know, like with sweets and stuff where like you want to eat them because like of the bright colours, the look, like you want to touch them. We got really good feedback about the show. I think it was quite difficult not to like it because of the bright colours. It's kind of about drawing you in. You can't not like the brightness and artificiality of it. So there's so much going on. Like we had like some of the collages had like flashing light around them. It was all quite like this overwhelming spectacle we were trying to create.